Hello again, I hope you're doing well. In this video we're going to do a little review of Footpath Dangerous Nights issue 1 by Page Comics. It was released in 2025 through Kickstarter, and well, they sent me a proof so I could review it. And for those of you who don't know how to do these type of videos, you should go to a comic like this one, and we go through who the team is, the synopsis. In this case we do a quick breakdown, and we follow with the good, bad and the ugly, to which you give a final verdict. It goes from 1 to 10, with the 7 out of 10 being average. I had some strong opinions here and there, and you might agree with me or not. If you don't agree with me, that's totally fine. Just pretend that we are in the digital or the virtual comic book shop, where you could just discuss what books you're picking up, which character could be who, and if there's a good balance between writing and art. Just like the days before the internet, where you just could walk into a bookshop and basically talk to each other, not behind the screen. And without further ado, grab yourself some drinks, some hot tea, some snacks, and let's get into it, as I'd like to call it. Now, Footpath Dangerous Nights. The team is Jonathan Hedrick, the writer. Hope I spell his name correctly because I'm terrible with names. No ill intent. Marcelo Salazar, pencils and inks. The colors are done by Matthias Ho. You've, like I said. If you see me or hear me struggling with names, that's the way you know that's not AI generated. Let's start by Saida Temofonte. I don't know how to spell it, but we go straight to the synopsis anyway. So, the annual strictly by invitation party is happening on a secluded private island, just like the guy who was from the files, so I like to call it. That's a terrible joke, but I'm not sure how YouTube will react if I say his full name. But they should release the files already. And there's an auction going on of horrendous, illegal / unethical experiments. And in this case, Rowan Kelly, aka Footpath, has found the lab where those experiments are happening. So chopper, you see them flying in a chopper over the Pacific Ocean, and Footpath is about to jump out of the ship in some kind of paraglider suit, and flies towards the island. And a rich guy enjoying a glass of wine during a beautiful full moon. And in the meantime, they see the one with the suit, Footpath, flying towards him. Slow down. And she thinks she sees a caution, so she uses the guy as a caution. And the landing is apparently perfect. A few moments later, she dresses up for the party, because she's quite a cute looker as well. And someone offers her a drink, but she's not one that drinks alcohol, so the guy invites her over for a dance. But he can't tell who is and what's happening behind that room, because it's privileged guests only. And the guy tells her that tells Rowan Kelly that even she won't make it in there, but she's not a normal woman, because she's actually a spy, some secret agent type of guy. And what did you So she basically renders him unconscious. And yeah, makes an excuse to the guards to to the private guards to that he had a little too much in this alcohol. So and yeah, the guy reluctantly helps her out, and yeah, she thinks, hey, what happened here? And then he realizes what happened here, and she kicks him unconscious. And in the meantime, that's not even a word. In the meantime, she changes clothes. There's a little bit of fan service going on here. But fortunately it is suggestive on the safe side, so she goes in there. All the guys find out that they have a breach. And beneath the mansion, inside the laboratory, some Ben Kingsbury, the auctioneer, is selling all kinds of attributes. All kinds of organs from the best specimens on the planet. Basically illegal organ sales. And eat your heart out, Mr. Tim, man. Terrible joke, but I like it. Footpath, do you copy? What's it, Airborne? Have you found the lab yet? I'm right on top of it. I can see the auctioneer. Whatever you're going to do it soon. Stay above radar much longer, which is true. But she tells she needs more time, and yeah. The guys are getting a little bit impatient and show the auctioneer that they came for something else, and that someone else is the future Prometheus, basically kind of a superhuman slash made out of all kinds of parts of all perfect specimens on the planet, basically a Frankenstein kind of creation. And even she is surprised, and they have to evacuate. They have to reschedule the auction for later, and they tell them to calmly exit the building. But in the meantime, Footpath makes her way in. There are some mines, some syringes, and that should do it. She gets into where the Prometheus guy is. So they did this to you, I'll make them pay. So you cost me a small fortune tonight. For this I think it is you who should pay. My purse in the car. And she shoots some syringes into the guys. And they get frozen solid. But she makes quick work of it. And kills the guy. And yeah, that was highly entertaining. But yeah, like everything, time's a luxury you cannot buy. So he activates his little experiment, Prometheus. And Prometheus breaks out, and yeah, he's alive. They say no, it's perfect, so I collected the parts that were and put them in one place. So basically make his own Frankenstein kind of creation. Or Luke Cage kind of creation, or Brigade. An old character from Marvel, Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects. A game you won't probably remember. And took over a dozen of the fine specimens from around the world. He's as close to perfect as science will allow it. He's all mine. It's all his to control. And yeah, they basically murder people for the body parts to create an abomination. So Frankenstein kind of creation. And the guy is actually the peak of physical strength, what humans could be. And Footpath has some difficulty dealing with him. But he's bleeding, so he's not perfect at all. Otherwise he would be a god. And gods, he ain't. So yeah, the fight continues. She doesn't have to beat him. She freezes the guy solid, or at least part of him. Deactivates the guy. It reminds me of those, yeah, how you call them again, the synvoids in Perfect 10. Kind of reminds me of one of them. Voila. So he falls and time to break some more eggs. And she blows up the facility and the island. And she walks out. That was a close one, Footpath. I think you'd get out of here alive. Gee, thanks. Dear, I thought we were friends, Airborne. I'm kidding. I know you always find a way. It's in your name. Footpath. That's a nice joke. Little pun there. Okay, I guess I'll forgive you. So they make it out of here. Hope it was actually nothing I couldn't handle, Airborne. Did you bring me back a souvenir? As a matter of fact, I did. Broken watch. Should have it. With the watch broken, Prometheus is kind of, yeah, out of control. So, and he survived. Sure, someone can get it to work again. The end. Unfortunately, there's no cover, but we go to the good, bad, and the ugly right now. Well, the cover that I used in the thumbnail, unfortunately I couldn't show in here because the file was incomplete because it's a proof copy. But yeah, the cover is good. There were 2 covers sent to me. One of them, yeah, I used in the thumbnail right now. The interior art is good. Good balance between writing and art. And fits the time period with the guy, yeah, with the files being, yeah, released and not released. Some fan service going on. It's a hot female lead. And if you're a fan of G.I. Joe, 90s, 80s action movie, 90s being comics, this for you. And yeah, the ugly part is if GIO is not your thing, you won't miss out a lot. And yeah, the ending for me, yeah, the reason and yeah, the ending is a little, yeah, on the predictable side, but there's room for development here and there. And yeah, I expect a bit more of that Prometheus guy. And yeah, unfortunately it's not a complete, yeah, digital file. And yeah, that's unfortunate. Otherwise I would have given it probably a little higher rating. But so far, story-wise, it's okay. If you are a fan of 80s action movies, G.I. Joe and the 90s comics era, if you actively lived it, this is something for you to buy and pick up. Personally, I would recommend waiting a bit for until there's some kind of trade that encompasses all, yeah, all issues or future issues. I think this, yeah, one of those, yeah, titles, indie titles should work better in trade. But since I'm not a big fan of, yeah, of G.I. Joe and yeah, never actively lived the 80s and the 90s, I expect a little more depth. It's not really my thing, and yeah, that's fine. Sometimes you have something that clicks, and sometimes you have something that doesn't click. And that's what happens with me right here. So while I figure out what happens next, nah, it needs a little bit more to, yeah, keep my attention. And yeah, writing comics is something different than yeah, writing a script for an action movie from the 80s. I'll leave it at that. So yeah, this comes over like me basically taking this issue through the meat grinder, figurative speech. Believe me, that's not my intention. It's something, yeah, different tastes, different yeah, areas you grew up in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll leave it at that, and I'll post a link down for the Kickstarter since it's still in demand. And if you'd like to see me make more videos like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, not because you have to, and check out Jar Warrior issue 2, soon to be 1, 2, 3 on Global Comics and Gumroad. And also, yeah, I'm working on my own side project called Project Taiga. That's going to be illustrated novel kind of idea, maybe more than one. So yeah, keep your eyes out, and with this, my fellow listeners, I see you guys in the next one, because the next one's going to be a little Rook. Ciao matinee.